All right, we have some big news coming in on the Chief Justice of India. The top court now looking into the post-mortem reports of Abhaya, the Kolkata RG hospital rape and murder case. CJI asking some pointed questions. I'm going to read that out for you. Why was autopsy done without a formal request? This is what the Chief Justice of India asks. Why autopsy done without formal request? Show the challan during transfer of body for the autopsy. No challan before autopsy in records. Timing of post-mortem at this point has been questioned by the Supreme Court. Senior counsel says can't do autopsy post 6 p.m. Senior counsel saying bid to hasten cremation. This is what the speculation was initially. There were the parents cast aspersions on the police, claiming that they pushed for the parents to carry out the cremation in a hurried manner. There were two other bodies that were there at the place where the cremation was due to happen, but yet the police pushed the family to carry out their cremation first. Now, the top court of India looking into this matter, particularly on the post-mortem, asking why autopsy was done without a formal request. Where's the challan showing the transfer of the body for autopsy? Listen in.
That this post-mortem could not have taken place after 6 o'clock in the evening. There are standing instructions. Everything, my lord, will just kindly take the post-mortem report once and just give me 2 minutes. I will show your lordships how this entire investigation has been compromised. After 6 o'clock in the evening, a post-mortem cannot be conducted anywhere in India and in the state of Bengal when it is a rape and murder. There has to be a noting of the civil surgeon on the post-mortem report that the Deputy Commissioner of Police or the Commissioner of Police has certified it. Then it has to go to the superintendent. Superintendent certifies it and then sends it to the post-mortem doctors. These three post-mortem doctors, one of whom is a professor of forensics, my lord, knows this, but still, what is the reason? The reason was to get rid of the body.
All right, we have Shrishti Ojha joining us live on that. Shrishti, please take us through exactly the observations by the Supreme Court. You have the Chief Justice of India asking questions on the post-mortem report. In a way, this also clarifies the aspersions cast by the family members, if at all. Once the matter is heard thoroughly, we'll have an idea as to why the body was cremated much sooner. That's what the parents say, that they were pushed to carry out the cremation at the crematorium, even though there were two other bodies that were laid out there. The top court asking why was post-mortem hurried?
Well, yes, Abela, as we just heard, one of the lawyers, as we saw during the hearing, made some claims and questioned the manner in which the post-mortem was conducted, also alleging discrepancies in not just the post-mortem report, but also in the manner in which it was conducted, pointing out that after 6 p.m. a post-mortem, especially in a case of this nature, cannot be conducted, etc. We saw the court say that the discrepancies, as are being pointed out, are already a subject matter of investigation by the CBI. The court has asked for a fresh status report also earlier in the hearing from CBI, and the court will be considering that status report again on the next date of hearing, which will be Tuesday. Now, we also saw the court, however, question with regard to the permission that was given to for the post-mortem of the body to be conducted. We saw the Chief Justice of India have a very pointed query to the West Bengal counsel, asking that the challan, which has to go along with the body when it has to go for post-mortem, where is the challan since it was not found on record. The court questioned that how was the post-mortem conducted by the doctor without a statutory proper permission as is required under the law. The doctor could not have conducted a post-mortem if there was no permission. Now, we saw the State of West Bengal Council Senior Advocate Kapil Sibal tell court that while he did not have the document with him at the moment, he will get instructions and place it before court. The court has also also in its order recorded that the challan as of now is not a part of the record, has not been handed over to the CBI either. It's a specific form which, according to one of the lawyers, it was produced before the High Court, the Calcutta High Court, during the hearing. So that particular form is something the court has asked to be placed on record by the next date of hearing by the West Bengal government, and the court has also stated that it will be examining that aspect. So with regard to whether the permission that was needed to be taken, the form that was required to be submitted along with the dead body when it went for the post-mortem, that aspect is something that the court will be examining on the next date of hearing. We also saw the court again remark that there was a 14 hours delay in filing of the FIR on the last occasion. Also, we had seen court make some strong observations against the West Bengal government with regard to the procedure that was followed in the case, and also the lapses, the alleged lapses in the entire matter, especially on the first day, the day that the incident took place. At the outset, again today, the court we saw discussion happening where the court asked questions with regard to the timing of the registration of the unnatural death case. When was the unnatural death entry made out? Now, West Bengal government told court that the same was the entry for an unnatural death was made at around 2:45 in the afternoon. However, the CBI counsel, Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, claimed that this was contradictory to the records, because according to the state's own records, the same was after 11:30 p.m. at night. So the court is definitely posing some serious questions to
so we're going to keep our eyes on it as the court continues to hear the matter. At this point, the noose only tightening around the former RG principal, Sandeep Ghosh, as well. We're looking at a Supreme Court bench consisting of Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, Justices J.B. Pardiwala and Manoj Mishra. They're hearing the matter in the RG rape and murder horror. The top court, while hearing the case today, said they've granted 1 week's time to the CBI, asking the agency to file a fresh status report by 17th of September. The time of autopsy was questioned during the hearing, which also mentioned about a bid to hasten cremation. The top court has pointed out discrepancies prior to the post-mortem of the victim. TMC MP and Mamta's nephew, meanwhile, Abhishek Banerjee, earlier posted on social media about an alleged case of negligence. He alleges in the post that a life was lost due to negligence by the protesting doctors. BJP has hit back at the TMC MP, accusing Abhishek Banerjee here of trying to spread fake news. BJP has highlighted that doctors had written to the TMC MP seeking an apology. Meanwhile, India Today has exposed RG funds looted by the ex-principal Sandeep Ghosh. As per sources, Sandeep Ghosh's close aide and a personal bodyguard as well, Afsar Ali, were associated with Sandeep Ghosh, and they're all now been summoned by the CBI and interrogated. And according to the CBI, they've played a key role in corruption by siphoning off funds and altering bills, all at the commands of Sandeep Ghosh.
A status report has been, a status report dated so-and-so has been filed by the Central Bureau of Investigation. Having perused the report, it appears that the investigation is in progress. We direct the CBI to file a fresh status report by the next date of hearing. List on so-and-so for considering the fresh status report to be filed by the CBI. So we take it up on Tuesday for considering the status report, which would be then filed by the CBI. Let's see what happens between now and, because a lot of what has been collected during the course of the last 10 days is subject to further verification. When was the search and seizure actually carried out?
This one is just 8:30 to 10:45. 8:30 to 10:45. The photographs had been taken before, Madhaj.
8:30 in the morning or in the evening?
Evening, Madhaj.
The body was found in the morning at 9:30.
That's right. Photographs were taken. Once the body was removed, Madhaj, for post-mortem, then only, Madhaj.
And by whom? There is some relevance. Therefore, my lord, I would like my learned friend to ask. There is some relevance.
Madhaj, we have photographs from 12:45 p.m. onwards of everything that happened. We have the original with us.
My lord, we have the forensic examination report. I will not read it, my lords. But one thing, my lord, is admitted. When the girl was found at 9:30, but I'm sorry, but her jeans were removed and even the undergarments were removed and were lying somewhere nearby. So she was in a semi-nude condition. It is also an admitted position now that there were injury marks on the body and other my lord, areas. Now, your lordships may kindly see, and this, my lord, this is a forest, my lord, your lordships may mark. They have taken the samples, they have sent it to an FSL in West Bengal, and this is the result. And
CFSL,
CFSL West Bengal.
Central Lab, not
Yes, yes,
FSL.
correct. I'm not on. I have only one copy right now. Please see this, my lord. This is serious, and the CBI has taken a decision to send the samples, my lord, to AIMS and other, my lord, Central Forensic Science Laboratory. The person enters, the body parts are not covered, the lead girl is made nude, there are injury marks, and this is the result of FSL. Therefore, who took the samples becomes relevant.